Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Joey and Maria again. Welcome back to VegasDtech.
Hi everyone, nice to see you back again.
Yeah, we had to get out here. I know tomorrow is Thanksgiving and we wanted to get out here and do a Lake Mead water report, but we're not at Lake Mead. We're actually at Cornerstone Park, which is a lake pond, whatever that's by here. It's actually, no, actually it's a quarry that filled up with water and it's just Cornerstone Park. Let me get you a little view of that. We wanted to actually take you guys and go to Lake Mead today, but with Thanksgiving being tomorrow, we have so much cooking and stuff and shopping just like you do to get done. So we wanted to come out and give you a Lake Mead water report before Thanksgiving came around. So we said, you know, we'll just come out over here and give you that last minute Lake Mead water report. Alrighty guys, so the water level at Lake Mead today is 1,064.74 feet. And the water has risen, what, 20 some feet here over the course of this last summer. But we're in a release mode right now. So for the remainder of the winter, you're going to see the water slowly decline all the way until spring. Now, many of the weather forecasters here have anticipated that we're going into a 7th season of El Nino. And they are anticipating that it's going to be a wetter winter and that there should be a lot of snowpack, and that should also create more water coming into the Lake Mead water system this year. But it's not necessarily the case. I'm going to jump on the computer here and I'm going to give you the latest data report of the water level and the flows currently happening at Lake Mead, and then we're going to discuss, and I'm going to show you some actual statistical data over the past 23 years that show that not necessarily every time El Nino has flowed through have we received water from that, and a lot of times our actual surges of water have come from other reasons and not necessarily the El Nino. So let's go take a look at those data points. All right, guys, so if we jump onto the lakesonline.com, you can see right here 1,064.72 feet. Let's take a look at the graphical charts here, which shows the amount of water gain that we have had throughout the entire summer. Just take a look at all that gain, all that snow melt here. And at the very height of the year here, it looks like that we've almost come across and intercepted the all-time low of 2021. Now, we can anticipate that for the rest of the year here, anytime after October, we're going to be releasing water out of Hoover Dam. Okay, so contrary to what a lot of people think, we do not lose our water in the summer when it would make sense that, you know, everything is hot, 100 plus degrees. You know, the lake looked like it's in a drought and everything is evaporating. But counterintuitively, we actually lose all of our water during the winter, and then we receive it during the spring when all of the heat melts the snow and all of that flows back down through the Colorado and comes back into Glen Canyon, and then it flows into Lake Mead. So coming down here, guys, to the Drought Monitor, let's have a look at this. See, the Drought Monitor shows that for the most part, everything is cleared up. I mean, we do live in the Mojave Desert, so there's going to be some degree of drought, but it's nowhere near what it was all throughout the 2022, 2021 season. It's cleaned up quite well. You can see the severities in the color bands here, and we're only within the D0 and D1, but take a look at the Drought Monitor for the rest of the U.S. You're going to also see how El Nino is affecting this part of the United States here. The central areas in this looks like it's getting a whole lot of water. This is where all the wetness, there's absolutely no drought in these areas, but it's also creating more arid and dry conditions up north, and it's also pushing a lot of that arid dry conditions down south. So you're seeing Arizona and New Mexico seeing so much of the drought that we were seeing in Lake Mead here in 2020, 2021, 22. You're seeing that stuff being pushed through here as El Nino pushes in. These areas are getting critical now with those drought areas. And if you go down south even further, if you take a look at Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas, these guys are also experiencing a supreme amount of unprecedented dryness and drought in these areas because of the El Nino effect. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these data points right here. I got this from a channel called Timebomb. I like going over to his channel because he has lots of information and foresight, and he has a lot of access to these data sheets and data points over the past decades where he can reference numbers and show you in a way that you would never know just by looking out across the lake and looking at, water reports. This graph right here will show you a lot of the stuff that is concerning to me, at least when we take a look at the water level here. If you take a look at this chart, it's going to show right here, these points right here are when Lake Mead had levels of water gain. Okay, so it looks like right in here in 2005 we had a spike in water gain, and then right over here in 2011 we had another 50-foot spike in water gain. Again in 2017 we had a little spike of water gain, and then right here in 2023 again a spike in water gain. Okay, so that's all good and dandy, but then let's take a look at the El Nino, right? So if we take a look at the El Nino, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, 6 different seasons of El Nino. We're coming into a 7th, right? And so many of the weather predictors are claiming that just because El Nino is coming in, that we should be expected to see more water come into the Lake Mead and to the Colorado River water system. But what Timebomb had shown here is that that's not necessarily true. So if we go to the third graph, he's gonna overlay the two, okay, the water spikes at Lake Mead and the El Nino seasons that came through, and he's gonna overlay all of them. And take a look, guys. And in only one time did the El Nino have an effect that directly correlated to water rise at Lake Mead, and that was going to be right over here in like 2005. You can see right here El Nino and level surge happen at the same time. But each and every other time you have El Nino, El Nino, El Nino. None of those created new water. Okay, El Nino, El Nino, and none of those created new water. The water level increase came from other factors and other reasons. Okay, so not necessarily does an El Nino weather pattern absolutely promise that we're going to get more water. We have no clue at this point right here. Will it be a smiley face and come right back up, or will it continue to just jump up and start moving its way back down again? Only time will tell. So as you can see, guys, it's anybody's guess as what's going to happen in the forthcoming months ahead of us here. Will the water go up? Will the water go down? You've got the water authority that dictates that the water will drop all the way down to 1,054 feet by September of next year. However, all of the media out there believes that the El Nino, it makes for a good headline that it's going to recover, and all that storms are going to be bringing in a lot of snowpack, and all that snowpack will eventually melt and be headed back into the Colorado, which will flow into Lake Mead. But you know what? We'll just have to wait and see. And I'll continue to be out here taking a look at these Lake Mead water data sheets here and bringing these flow charts and water levels to you and keeping you guys updated as to the health of Lake Mead. So anyways, folks, man, the sun is about to set. We want to close this thing out, but we'd like to wish you folks a very happy holidays and a happy Thanksgiving with your family. Maria, anything you got to say?
Yeah, thank you so much for coming with us tonight, and I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving and celebration with your family tomorrow. And I'll see you guys and catch up with you guys later.
Yeah, so we'll catch up with you guys on our very next report. You guys have a very happy holidays. It's Joey Maria. You're watching VegasDtech. You guys be well. Bye now.
Bye.